Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about the symbolism revolving around this Tomb Raider movie that is due to be coming out in March of this year. And we're going to show how Lara Croft represents the Revelation 12 woman, and the villain of the movie, Matthias Vogel, represents the dragon in Revelation 12, otherwise known as Satan. So his last name is Vogel, the V for the fifth age of the Bible. Just like the V's in this survive word. And that goes back to the Freemason Royal Arch. See the V for the fifth age there? When the fifth trumpet sounds, and then the fifth angel known as Satan shows up. At the moment, he's down here in his pit, but there will come a time where he gets unleashed upon the earth. So, see this Freemason checkerboard symbolism? That's why you see a lot of this checkerboard symbolism in your various forms of media, including TV shows and films. Here we have two women from the Resident Evil movies. Ali Larter, who plays Claire Redfield, and Mila Djokovic, who plays Alice. Now, these two represent the Revelation 12 women as well. But do you see the similarities between these two and Lara Croft? They're both, they're all badass women. They all represent the Revelation 12 woman. And they're all survivors. See, survive right there. She's surviving the horrific ordeal on the island of Yamatai. And these two are surviving a zombie apocalypse. There's going to be an apocalypse in real life at the end of days, but whether that involves zombies is yet to be seen. But I'm sure it's going to involve the dead rising in some capacity, whether that be ghosts or whatever, or spirits. We'll just have to wait and see. But see the Obama type character right there? Just like you have the new Black Panther movie coming out this month of February. And then it all goes back to this. See the Obama character there? And then the Freemason checkerboard symbolism as well. See Obama and what appears to be a Rockefeller in the pit or in hell. But I think this represents them being in their bunkers at the end of days when all hell is breaking loose on Earth. Like, so they'll be safe locked in their bunkers, and we'll be left to fend for ourselves on the earth until Jesus comes and saves us and takes us to heaven. Some people think that this is Hillary and Bill Clinton right here. I reckon this looks a bit like David Cameron myself. So, some people reckon this is Prince William, other people think it's Donald Trump because of the blonde hair. Anyway, Jill Valentine, another character from Resident Evil, the movies and the video games. She's another person who represents the Revelation 12 woman. She's a survivor. She's badass. And there's Claire Redfield from the actual games. So, basically, you can see how it's blending the iron with the clay right here, blending the evil with the good, because you have the red of Satan with the blue of Jesus, and then, of course, the black for the time of darkness as well. Here we have Revelation 12 in the King James Bible. We have the woman, your Lara Croft, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Alice type character. Then you have the dragon, Satan. If you still don't believe this dragon is Satan, there's actually a bit down here. It says, and the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil and Satan. So that confirms it. And then it talks of the woman. It says she fled into the wilderness. So, this wilderness could be equated to heaven, or it could be equated to the island of Yamatai that Lara Croft ends up on. But some people would argue that Yamatai is hell on earth, but there we go. I mean, it could represent just like the island of Themyscira that Wonder Woman was basically brought to life on. So, yeah, because Wonder Woman's another person who represents the Revelation 12 women. So, she needs to survive until, well, she needs to survive the end times until Jesus shows up to save her and to save everyone else. Well, I say everyone else. Hopefully it's most people, like basically those human beings who have done good throughout their lives. So remember, Katniss Everdeen surviving the Hunger Games. That's just like surviving the end times as well. Like, because Katniss Everdeen is another person who represents the Revelation 12 woman. Just like the actress who plays her, Jennifer Lawrence, she also represents the Revelation 12 woman. Just like the actress who plays Lara Croft, Alicia Vikander, she represents the Revelation 12 woman as well. So you see how it's perfect how they're making Revelation 12 character. Sorry, it's perfect how they're making Revelation 12 woman characters play Revelation 12 woman characters. Like, so literally the Tomb Raider logo is an arrow because, of course, in the Tomb Raider movie, Lara Croft uses a bow and arrow, just like she uses in some of the video games. So, yeah, and obviously it's just like Katniss Everdeen uses a bow and arrow in the Hunger Games as well. And it all goes back to this one mural right here, or hieroglyph type thing, where you see Obama again, and you even see the woman with a bow and arrow there. So that represents Lara Croft. That represents Jill and Alice and Claire. That represents Katniss right there. That woman there represents this woman here. And even if we scroll down, see how it mentions a grey eagle there? See the eagle's head there? See that V there for the fifth age? Just like there. Just like there. See? Over and over and over again. Right in your face. Even if you take a look at Revelation 6 of the King James Bible, you see how it mentions this first seal, rider on a white horse? This rider is Jesus, or Gandalf, if you like. And basically, or you're Luke Skywalker, or Captain America. So, basically, see how it mentions a bow there? See? Just like the bow there, see? The reason this V represents a 5 is because it's got to do with Roman numerals. So, if we take a look at Revelation 9 of the King James Bible, you see how it mentions this fifth trumpet? Just like the fifth age? The fifth. The V. See? Just like Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. So, and then fifth angel, Satan. Bottomless pit, hell. Smoke, just like Supreme Leader Snoke. So, even when you play your Tomb Raider video games, in the newer ones, Lara sometimes sets up camps in different locations. And obviously, with camps, you have fires, don't you? Now, smoke comes out of those fires. Just like the smoke came out of the Twin Towers.
Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I see so much of him in you.
So, they're talking about the Father, just like you have God, because God is sometimes known as the Father. So, the woman said, I see so much of him in you, meaning she sees so much of God and Jesus in Lara. It's not just as simple as her talking about Lara's dad. There's subliminal messages in there. The Crofts are a rich Freemason family, just like the Waynes out of Batman. Now, Lara's dad is dead, just like Bruce Wayne, Batman's dad, is dead. See that water right there? That's for the floods coming that's mentioned in Revelation 12.
You can pick up where he left off.
This is for the Tesseract. Or the Islam Cube, if you like. And then, see the Freemason checkerboard symbolism right there?
I see so much of him in you. Brilliant.
So she gets the key right there to put in the lock. Just like Satan is supposed to put the key in the lock to open the abyss at the end of days. Well, it means opening up hell itself, because the abyss is another name for hell.
Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be dead. I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death. Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be...
See how he even looks like Jesus with the beard and everything? Just like Captain America has a beard in Infinity War, and just like Luke Skywalker had a beard in The Last Jedi.
I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death.
Mother of Death, just like the Woman of Wickedness. Just like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Be dead. I found something.
Illuminati pyramid there.
A tomb called the Mother of Death. If Trinity succeeds, our world is in danger.
Trinity represent the Illuminati and Freemasons. If the Illuminati and Freemasons succeed, the whole world will be in danger. And they will succeed, and that is why Jesus has to show up to save us. Souls leaving for heaven. The oil ship. Matthias, Satan.